what really made him to, apply for litigation or against the IT Act? And from making comedy, he suddenly became serious.
Hello, hi. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out. I'm really happy to be invited on this panel. This is probably the first panel I'm doing, but I realized once you start doing comedy in India, most of the work that will be offered to you as a comedian will be telling you to not do comedy. So sticking to that, so I basically have been on the internet from say 2013, from the glorious time we used to use Twitter to just call out brands who are not giving us the service. Like Videocon, you sold me a shit TV, and then tag Amitabh Bachchan in it and Shah Rukh Khan in it for no reason. So I come from that time is when I started on the internet, and now if you look at the internet, it's just a whole different space. And with the IT laws, what the government was trying to do and is trying to do, they will change the jacket with the same banyan, and there'll be like another set of laws which will do the exact same thing which these laws were supposed to do, was that the government decides that whatever is posted by a citizen or a news organization or any one of you, if it's the business of the government, they will decide if the news is true or not. Now, I've never heard this ever because two cases. One is that anything that's your business needs to be audited from outside. So how will you decide what is true and not true? Secondly, there are data that the government doesn't mine for anymore. We don't know how many people died in COVID. We don't know how many people die in a train accident. We don't know how many people got the vaccine, didn't get the vaccine, got the booster. Yeah, of course, we know how many people saw vaccine war and Kashmir files, that's different. But most of the data the government doesn't put out or doesn't even mine for it. So if you are an independent agency that puts that data forward, the government can come and say that just because we don't have the real data, this is fake news. Now, this doesn't apply to me because I'm not really mining for data. But anything can be called fake news. Satire, for example, in 2019, when the Prime Minister was taking oath, I just put Ambani's photo instead of him, and I said, our Prime Minister taking oath. Facebook took my page down for fake news. Firstly, it was satire. Secondly, it wasn't fake. Now, now in retrospect, I'm apologetic. I should have put Adani's photo. I get it. So for 2024, maybe I'll do that. So these kind of things, and just to cap it up, as an Indian content creator, or as someone on the internet, we are really like ignored by all the platforms. Just look at what YouTube does. Does YouTube produce content? No. Does YouTube help content creators? No. YouTube monetizes content that you create for your audience. But what does YouTube do? Polices content. Advertiser friendly, not advertiser friendly, government friendly, not government friendly, political, not political. So now, a content creator cannot hold YouTube accountable for why is my content not advertiser friendly? Please explain. Government can tell YouTube, this content is not advertising friendly, this is fake news, and YouTube will just follow. Because it's far more easier to follow government orders than to have an independent team analyzing what is real, what is not real, what is beneficial, what is misinformation, what is disinformation. This is the duty of the platform. This is not the duty of the government or the content creator. And the more the government interferes, the lesser the platform care about us. And the last thing I want to leave you with is just imagine how important it is. Now, there's YouTube, there's Instagram, there's Facebook, there's WhatsApp, and then there's Elon Musk backyard Twitter. So these are 5 major things we have, and then there's Amazon. And Amazon Prime Video is also there. Now, Jeff Bezos can sell a plane on his website. Why is he still wanting you to watch a TV show and a film on his platform? Because it is just about retaining your eyes, retaining the audience to that one thing, where that one thing has all your data. And I don't know how we are so happy to become consumers. India is the most happy when we are consumers. Oh, we are consuming something. Starbucks will come here, we'll line up and wait. So happy being the world's biggest commenters. So if our data is going, people are like, yeah, that's great. So what? I'll get better ads. I'll get better discounts. No, but there's a reverse to it. If you send a very curt message to your partner while you guys are fighting, and then if your partner goes on the internet and then if she finds a divorce lawyer or benefits of being single, then you won't be happy with that data being out, right? So this is my 2 cents on where the internet is going, and thanks so much.
Since you catch popular, perception and mind, and digital is here to stay and it's not going away. I know it is the source of information for everyone and source of misinformation also for everyone and disinformation for everyone. What kind of things that you see that we should do to make it more democratized, more liberal? Is it that the policies, or is it that the people itself to blame because you are actually putting your data at will?
Just, I don't have many big suggestions. I have smaller suggestions. In family WhatsApp group, the under 40 and the over 40 should be on separate groups. And then they should interact on a third medium on what is reality and what is fact. Today, the mainline news media doesn't give us news, it gives us narrative. Social media is an extension of the mainland media, which gives us further narrative to main media's narrative. Now, I just made a list of a few things that our mainstream media has told us. There's this, they all are in one area, in the north, in one film city. I don't know what that place is. Lashkar-e-Noida. Lashkar-e. All the organizations are there only. That's the head is Arun Puri. He sits there. And these are the news that they've peddled as news, okay? Aaj Tak, Fatwa in Saudi Arabia, men can eat their wife if hungry. This was from a satire article. Aaj Tak, India con run fake tweets on Sushant Singh Rajput's death. Times Now, conversion card released in Kerala for all different castes and class of Hindu women. All fake. Z News, Dawood's 15,000 crore seized in UAE. Thank you, Modi ji. So, again fake. Republic News, the Times of India, Economic Times, Financial Times have said that President Kovind has gained 3 million new followers in an hour. The president changed, the account, just the name changed. Nothing really happened there. So again, this was fake news. Now one more, this is beautiful, Z News. Nostradamus had predicted the rise of Supreme Leader Narendra Modi. Now, UNESCO for WhatsApp and for news and mainline, I think it's just an organization to declare India something or the other. So UNESCO declares PM Modi as best Prime Minister, Jana Gana Mana as best national anthem, declares 2,000 rupee note as best currency in the world. So innovative. New notes have radioactive ink, they have GPS trackers, black money can be directed, WhatsApp DPs can be used by ISIS, RBI declares rupees 10 coin invalid. This was just bad luck. This has benefited nobody. This was just some uncle who was like, this 10 rupee coin makes no sense. He said, if I was RBI, I would ban it. The other person read it as, RBI he is, and he's banned it. Went ahead. So now these are the kind of things that happen. And honestly, like these things may seem funny, but what they have done in other countries which are developing, like the Rohingya crisis that happened, it is all because Facebook gave mobile phones with Facebook, where people were communicating freely and doing whatever they wanted. Anecdotal evidences became facts. More than 100, 200,000 people were dismissed because you gave internet in the hands of more than 4-5 million people with just Facebook, and they had 2 people in their policy department to check what is a fact and what is not a fact, and what is being passed on as fact and what is not being passed on as fact. So this thing can lead into like a life and death situation if not taken care of. So thank you so much. That's all I've got to say.